what's up everybody? How's it going? It's your boy Nick checking in. Welcome to another episode of Car Rant. Today, it's another one of Mitsu's upgrades. What are we upgrading? Well, this audio. I love my car to death. And as you already know, we've already started the upgrade process with a couple vein items, as I like to call this particular subset of repairs. We are going to be fixing her stereo system. So we've already done the head unit, which looks fantastic, and I found a color scheme that I really enjoy. So, you know, you'll see that here in a minute. But today, we're upgrading the rear deck speakers. Why the rear deck speakers? Well, long story short, this car has a great audio system for the head unit now, but as far as the rear deck goes, there's no bass. As a musician, I look for specific things, even just as an audiophile type person. You know, having no noticeable rear end, as we call it, the bottom end, or the rear end of audio, the bass notes. Yeah, it really kind of hurts, you know. And the only time you ever hear it is really when I play like really low tune EDM or hip hop type stuff. I want to have my audio sound amazing without all the extra, you know, button pushing and junk like that. So today we're gonna do an unboxing, and after we finish the unboxing, we're gonna come back and we are going to look at the speakers and installing them. So check it out. So one thing you want to do is quickly remove your Pikachu and Domo Batman from one side. Alright, so I pulled the chairs down just to make it a little easier to get up and inside, because we have to first remove the OEM speaker. Now, on some cars you can actually pull those off. It seems like I can't on this one. So, that said, we have to undo it from the bottom. These screws here mount the cover on the top in place. You want to remove these first. And there you go. It comes right off. Now for the other side. Okay. So now that we removed the cover, now it's time to take the screws out. You do this for both sides. So there's screws kind of in the four corners of the speaker, as you can see. And this thing's kind of old. I wish it would still work well, but for whatever reason it just does not have enough bass response. That's where the kickers are going in. So let's do this. Okay. There it goes. Okay. So after you do that, all you have to do is pop it out like you saw. And over here, there's this clip. All the older cars, I've noticed from this era, have this interesting clip system. There we go. Alright, so for the very short and brief unboxing, this is the case. This is what's inside. You've got two speakers, one for either side. Be aware these are very strong magnets. You got some wiring, some connectors, and these all get plugged into this unit here. Also, it looks like it's on each one. No, it's just on one. So you get the mounting screws and brackets that you'll need for this as well. Thankfully, since these are so strong and magnetic, you just kind of stick to it. So, yeah, that's really all there is to it. Also, the owner's manual, something that's required for everybody. So, let's start putting it together. One more thing, when I went and bought the system, it came with this. This goes straight into the OEM that you see for the car, making it real nice and easy and a very quick install. That's it. So you take the speaker out of the casing, it looks all beautiful and Kicker and all that is beautiful about their speakers. Take the tab that comes with, or not comes with, but came in this. I know the lag says Toyota, Lexus, and Scion, but this is what you will use for this part of it. So these tabs, corresponding white and black, connect to the white and red here on the back. Okay, see that? That's how they connect. And it's a clip connection, so it goes straight in. And that will then connect to this. So we'll actually do this part now, so we know that this is going to be real easy. You just line the shapes up, slide it in there, and click. The best part about these clip connection systems is very, very simple. Now, just got to match up the colors. Okay, so a few minutes of trying later, we got it. It's on there. I undid it from the housing because it was a whole lot easier to do that than to try to figure it out. And it looks like I got a friend. That's how they want you to do it, with the little cover. And it looks kind of cool, but I want it to look OEM. So, I'm sweating to death because it's in the middle of all that crazy heat that we're having right now here in Virginia. And it's hot. I wanted to point something out. So, came over here to look and see why there was no audio coming out of this side. And then found out why. The owner of this vehicle, prior to my arrival, had actually completely disconnected it. So no wonder why there was no bass, because, well, it wasn't even there. But just to compare real fast, since I have very little sunlight, the original diameter, transfer that. Okay, it's a much bigger speaker. I'm in love already because it's a much bigger magnet, therefore we can get a lot more lows out of it. So we're gonna go figure out why there was no audio, and we're gonna put that speaker in, and we'll come back in the morning with a fancy schmancy design for a bracket. Come check it out.
Just let us do our thing here in darkness as we speak. So, you light up, look up,
Alrighty, so it's the next day. It is hot as daylight outside, and we have to get that put in there. Now, you can use a number of different methods to get it to stay there. Tried using this. This is a metal hanger. What do they call it? Metal hanger strap? Yeah. And so that's one option you could go with. I'm going to actually use a stationary method, so I'm going to actually unbolt some of these screws to kind of use that to hold it in place. But whatever works, that's how you do it. After that, place the top of the speaker cover back on, and you're good to go, man.